Alright. Welcome back to Nick Lenz, Comic Corner Classic, Less Known Classics. This is episode number 2312 and Doubleshot number 2206. You probably ask Nick, when do you do some physical stuff? When I get up to them. I'm not there yet, because it's taking more some digital stuff to review. Okay, first that we have is Silver Surfer Epic Collection Volume 6 Thanos Quest. Yep, Thanos Quest. Writing here is done by Jim Starlin, Ron Martz, Alan Grant, and Ed Simmons. Artwork by Rob Lim, Jim Sherman, and Jack Sperling on the artwork. The cover is by Rob Lim, Tom Christopher, and Veronica Gigi. Rob Lim is the back cover. This book covers from Silver Surfer issues 39 to 50, which basically covers the point period of July 1990 to June of 1991. The third annual for Silver Surfer, which came out in 1990. Margon presents number 50. And the Thanos Quest 2-issue miniseries. First up is Life 4. I'm kind of discussed this already, so I just skip because I've discussed already the Daredevil stuff, so moving on. And move on to Margon presents number 50. Yep, which, yes, Silver Surfer had featured in this book. Mostly played just Silver Surfer. Just dealing with some romance, with alien stuff. It's just good sci-fi stuff, per se. Then move on to the Silver Surfer main book, which, as you can tell, the font logo is changed. This is more a recognized logo, and I love this logo. Yep. Mostly put what happens, of course, these issues. Silver Surfer is just still wandering about for this issue. Those various issues deal with Return of Thanos. Well, not yet, per se. And then he goes to a place called Domino City, which he looks like he's about to be executed. Though here he's here with Mentor, Drax, and Star Fox. Thanos' brother. Yep. By the way, I'm going to cover his debut really soon. So, Drax still thinks he wants to kill Thanos, and, well, then you have Silver Surfer into a robot. Yep. And finds a whole city in space called Domino City. This is mostly put just a standalone issue. It's not well, we have a loose tie in the fact that we actually have Thanos announce the fact he's back from the dead. Yep. And then basically you have Silver Surfer going job hunting. Yes, seriously. He's an alien planet. He looks for a job. It's like some of the most okay written issues. Just like, okay, we just have other stuff. Then we have the Cosmic Extravaganza, issue 42. Excuse me. It just mostly just Silver emotions that can leave various people over the course of this issue and the following issue. Because an eye, it just seems okay. It's not like okay, so just okay stuff or stuff. 43 deals with apparent death. It's like nothing much is happening. It's like some stuff happening, not a lot. And finally, there's something happening. The Thanos Quest, which reading this guy or this years ago, like, wow, this reminds me so much of the movie. Except they included Champion here, and yeah, he was not in the movies, and they placed something else here. So, written by Jim Starlin, art by Rob Lim. And here's the thing. The coloring here is so gorgeous. I love the coloring here. The colors are so bright. Mostly put across these two issues, because they include both issues, this 2-issue miniseries. Yeah, this miniseries serves as a prelude to Thanos, pretty much a prelude to the Infinity Gauntlet. Mostly put these issues, he's basically gathering gems to create more debt. Like, Look for the soul gems. Hops in his chair, melts, comes back. And we also experienced by the in-betweener. Yes, the in-betweener. Yeah. Neil's name, of course, he finds his various things. It's a great mini series. I do recommend it. It's that damn good. And of course, Silver Surfer did come in this mini series because, of course, it did. And then pretty much continues in the pages of issues Silver Surfer, where we have Thanos team up with Mephisto. Yeah, this plays a loose setup for the Infinity Gauntlet. So he's working with Mephisto and some other aliens. Just continue planting the seeds for Infinity Gauntlet. It's most what this issue up to 50 does. The features the return of Adam Warlock. Why is he here? Infinity Gauntlets. And plus Jim's not around before, so why not? We also return, looks like Gamora. Yes, Gamora. Well, Drax is surprisingly still around, but not in the case of, well, yeah. Yeah. And most basically just, well, no, kind of basically like snoozing off, but basically there's a lot of good fighting here, per se. And then, of course, Galactus gets involved. Yes, Galactus gets involved in this conflict. Yeah. We have Galactus meeting Thanos. Kind of the first time. I don't think I'm before a part of this. Yeah, but issue 50. Issue 50 is a big one. So you have Silver Surfer for some Demon, issue 49. And oh boy, issue 50. Which, by the way, that's issue 50 right there. This silver book. Yeah. Because most of the basically, you have Thanos in a statue form, and Silver Surfer kind of tries to find, but it doesn't work. And in the issue, sent back to Earth to deal with Thanos, leading to issue 1 of the Infinity Gauntlet. Yeah, I love Galactus being so menacing here. I know basically I'm almost seems like I'm snoozing off, but it's not on purpose. I just feel a little bit tired, but I'm going to try to get through this. And of course, deals with the possible future with Thanos, with the Galactus. Eventually, he goes back to Doctrine to Sanctorum, where he crashes through the building, which they replaces in Infinity War with the Hulk. Yep. And it leads into the Infinity Gauntlet number 1. Yeah, this book is okay. I'd say probably that they should lead to issue 50. Issues 40 50 are really good, but the early issues, they're okay at best. I'm going to give the issues roughly a... I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Next that we have is Captain Marvel, Marvel Masterworks Volume 3, which collects issues of Captain Marvel, issues 22 to 33, and Iron Man number 55. I'm not going to discuss Iron 55, it's already discussed already. Now, these issues, the main Captain Marvel issues, come for the period of September 1972, include in July of 1974. Jim Starlin was your writer and artist, main writer and artist. He co-writes with Mike Frederick issues 25, 28, and the Iron Man issue. Jerry Conway is 22, Marvel is 23, 24, Supergirl does 33. Wayne Boring does issue 22, 24. So you have basically, first half we have Captain Marvel versus a robot named called Megaton. Yep. And throughout these issues, basically, Captain Marvel was trying to figure out a way to get Rick Jones out of the Negativerse. That's basically the major plot thread throughout these issues. Yeah, trying to get out because every time he uses it, he goes back to Negative Zone. Yeah, and Megaton is here for a few issues. If you're curious how long, let me... Yeah, 22 is his debut appearance. He's here through 23, and then he pops again for Avengers, all the different Avengers number 8. So he dies after this issue. Yeah, and then 24, he fights Dr. Leonard Manning. It's like, okay, let's fight a couple one-shot villains for issue 24. 25, let's have him fight... Well... Basically, in the case of the Captain Marvel, this is one thing I really love about these issues. Yeah, you basically have Thanos. Yes, Thanos as a regular character in this book. He appeared in 25 was Master Lord. His previous appearance is back at his debut. He's 55 for Iron Man. Of course, the Super Skrull is here now. He's here from issue 25 till at some point. He's here from 25 to basically like 33. Yeah, he's here as pretty much a regular character. I don't think he skips an issue. Nope. Then we basically have some more Skrull stuff here. It's basically the Thanos War event, which takes some issues like Iron Man 55 and concludes with, well, Captain Marvel 33. I don't think the book goes that far, does it? Don't think it does. It does have that, but it doesn't have the Avengers issues in here. Nope. Good. And by the way, this whole event is actually referencing Chaos War of if Captain Marvel met Vision. Then you have 20. Let's see. I already talked about 24 already. But I do find basically that the Thanos War event would be really awesome. It's just really a lot of fun here. By the way, in his second ever appearance, second in-person appearance, mind you. Did you slightly change his look per se? Of course, you've got the Thing in issue number 26. Yeah, finding Super Skrull, and of course, here's Thanos. A slight redesign here. He's more covered this time, but that's more of a signature Thanos. That's no how it looks. So his face has been slightly been altered over the years. Yep. By the way, this whole event concludes a book that features this book, Marvel feature number 12. Yep. Yeah. And of course, in here he's fighting the Super Skrull. Yep. There you have the Children of Thanos who appear in this issue. And we also have the Controller. Yes, Captain Marvel fights an Iron villain called the Controller. Which, when he first meets him, he thinks he's Thanos because he kind of looks like Thanos, even though he isn't. And for some reason, Thanos would copy his look throughout his years. So, that's the confusion comes from. And he fights him over the course of a couple issues. Yeah, I think it wraps up issue 31, I think it does. 30, yes. And he finally fights Thanos. And he's fighting here alongside the Avengers. And they don't include the Avengers issue, which I've discussed already. They also have Moondragon's red name in Captain Marvel 32. Where you get this anime called Caesar Dorn appears in this issue in particular. And then he doesn't return again until Walk Infinity Watch around 11. Yep. He's a Jim Starlin character. And it finally concludes with issue 33, which has basically Thanos get defeated at the end of this issue. And you might be curious, though, when is Thanos return after this? Did he return to the next issue? No, he actually doesn't return to issue Warlock. Yeah, into Warlock number 9. Which is like a year later. But this book is just fantastic. Love it. I had a lot of fun reading this book. It was just purely amazing. I'm going to give this book a 10 out of 10. Now, I was thinking about this today. In the case of Silver Surfer, I'm going to do about 3 more books to that one. Just basically Volume 7. The issues are going to be in Volume 8 and then basically do Volume 9. And then I'm going to take a break. In the case of Captain Marvel itself, I will have 1 book left to go, but I'm going to replace Silver Surfer with Defenders, doing the more Masterworks editions of that one. That's going to be quite interesting to do that one. Yep, I'm going to do that for quite a while until that finishes up. In the case of Captain Marvel, when I run out of that one, I'm not sure what to replace with. Could be Hulk, who knows, okay? But I'm going to wrap it up here and just basically do next episode of Misfit New Academy, okay? Next video. Bye.